What's up, folks? Welcome to Wasted Space, and welcome back to the Rim, where we got to kick off straight away with making sure that Mr. Mick and Mr. Moldark are looking alright after the end of that rather satisfying Scyther combat from last episode. Quite pleased with how all this performed, even if there is still a bit of a debate about whether or not darkness actually does anything. I'm pretty certain it doesn't. I'm falling on the doesn't side, because I remember the patch note for it. It was back in like Alpha 16 to 17, I think. But I remember that being one of the sort of bigger changes when I was moving into the Alpha 17 playthrough. So I'm falling on that side of things. However, there's a few other things we need to check. One of the things I really want to do, and we're going to use this bed for it, is work out. It used to be the case that if we go in here, so you've got this rest effectiveness, this base value up there. So the quality multiplier is what's making it 108. But it used to be the case that if you made, say, a stone bed, the base value of it would be lower than 100. But I need to check whether or not that's still the case, because someone was saying that over on Enter Elysium's playthrough, they've decided that that isn't how it works anymore. So I'm going to whack a sandstone down there straight away. What else am I going to do? I'm going to... Because people got very frustrated with this. But I'm sorry, I don't particularly like vents. But you guys apparently hate me for not using them, so vents it shall be. One in there, that should vent them all. That way we need 2 radiators for this. I mean, hopefully that keeps it warm. We'll have to see. What was the next one? Someone was saying something about walls. So, limestone... Someone was basically saying that sandstone is better than limestone, hit point wise. And I didn't actually know that the rocks had different hit point values, which is kind of interesting. But what's that, 540 for limestone. And then I just need to find something that's not limestone, preferably sandstone, because I think it was sandstone he was talking about. Do we have any sand? We got that bit there. Tiny bit of sandstone wall. 490. So in fact, the person who made that comment got it backwards. It's limestone that's better than sandstone, which sort of makes some sense, I guess. They're very similar in reality. Which makes me wonder what's like marble and slate. Have we got any buildings kicking around that give me an idea? That's slate, isn't it? 455. So I think limestone might actually be the highest. Either that or granite, right? Granite would make sense to be the highest. Yeah, granite's the top. That makes some sense. Okay, so we know what's going on there. What other comments were there? Oh yeah, these are not. They're unisex. Whoever was saying that the tubs are sex specific. You can make them sex specific, but that's unisex in there. Notice it only appears when I click over an item that I can actually change. It's not the bathroom itself. So I'm pretty certain that should be fine. We got 2 bathrooms anyway, so that should be okay. What else was there that I needed to make quick adjustments to? This place needs to be sorted out, big style. But I'm almost tempted to wait for the geothermal research to finish for that, because it can start the process of getting everything cleared up here, because this is a bit of a mess in the way. What are we talking about? Oh yeah, double walls on the inside here. They aren't really on the inside. They're surrounding the freezer. So I don't really want to get rid of these. This is giving essentially the freezer and to some extent the butchering room, which is pretty chilly, some insulation from the heat of the base itself rather than the other way around. Obviously, if you have a nice big wall like this contacting the inside that we're heating up like we are, then we're going to run into a few problems there. Okay, so those guys are getting on with that. I might got to keep an eye on when that's done. What shall I do? Oh. People have been saying, like, please do. Oh, I should treat my colonists, shouldn't I? I mean, they're not badly in need of treatment. It's no one going to bother. Thor's been done, but no one's bothering with Moldark. Greystar, where are you at, man? You're just having some food. Go and tend your friends. Who was it? Moldark, and it was Mick was the other one, wasn't it? Mick's been tended. But no one can be bothered with Moldark. That's a bit harsh, isn't it? Is this our last med? This is our last med. How is growing process? Actually, it's pretty good. What about this stuff? 91. Right, okay, screw it. First harvest coming in. It's impressive that the rice grows fast enough that it actually caught up all of that hill root, because the rice all died off. That is impressive. What else am I going to do today? Because there's some jankiness looking at this base. There really is. I need to get the blooming terraforming so that I can start dealing with the marsh we've got kicking around. I guess might do that next. I know I was talking about maybe going for, no, don't, stay on Geo. Yeah, maybe going for sewage sludge composting, but problem with that is, the farming one solves both problems. whereas the Dubs one doesn't. But the Dubs one's going to be cheaper in the long run because we don't have to manually make it. It kind of handles itself. I got to do something about that as well. Look at this. Might as well bring it inside for the time being, I suppose. Super cold in there. That's one area where I suppose if I was to remove the double walls, it would actually help heat this bit up a bit more than it is. Yes, this is all impressively weird, isn't it? I still don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing with this structure. These are going to go back to back, which is fine. But then we need a structure around the outside of it at the very least. And I might as well start thinking about that, because we have to assume a 2-wide corridor that goes down here. I can always remove bits of it. So assume a 2-wide corridor down there, because I want to work out because there's going to be a corner here, right? And that's going to come across there, which means this is kind of been built wrong. Ignore what's going on with this side of things, of course. This is all going to get taken down and stripped apart. Oh, excuse me. Frog in the old throat. Okay, yeah. You don't get extra meds, do you? You just get a lower chance of it failing. Marivio, are you actually any good at this? Oh yeah, you kind of are. Oh, you say good, he's still screwing up half of it. Stop that! Stop that, goddammit. Thought I heard something growling at me there, but apparently not. Okay, so while they're getting on with that, we got that laid down, which is kind of fine. I guess we're going to need to door deconstruct there. Bring that inside. That should stop warming things up, and I might be able to connect on up here too. And at the same time, I suppose, I know this is a lot of extra work I'm queuing up for them, but I kind of need them to get going on this side of things, otherwise nada progress is going to get made. If I get too attached to the current layout, basically, or not attached to, but you know what I mean, we do too much work on that current layout, I'll never move on to doing these. So, oh, it's night time. Thought the power had run out there. I was like, no! Go on, Eldest Wolf, get it done, man. Get it done. You don't actually give me, oh, you do give me a number, it's just really hard to see. 5765 of 6400. And that is the slightly misleading things. It looks like it's almost done, but in reality, we have as much left as like some of the easier research projects like batteries or nutrient paste. Psst, that's why I'm not using nutrient paste. We don't have it. Few people wondering why I wasn't doing that as well, not just on this episode but previously too. And it's like, yeah, not only do I not like nutrient paste as a route, it just seems a bit, I know it's a viable technique, but to me at least it seems a little bit like cop-out territory. Grow your food. Okay, so I was yabbering about this. Problem with this is to fix that floor in there I'd need to spend wood, and I don't want to. Now, a lot of people have been a little bit wound up about that floor and it looking like it is, which I can kind of understand. Problem is, it's not going to make it any better if I do that, is it? Because it's just going to be limestone out of place instead. Okay, let me... That's reclaimable. Tiny bit of wood. Yay! Managed to get that far into an episode. I don't know how long are we in? 10 minutes, 15 minutes, something like that, and not hit speed up yet. Unbelievable. Moosh is in a daze. Good. How long is it before we have to deal with his psycho? Okay, we're getting there now. I mean, it means he's really not very happy right this second, but we are getting there. Wasted doing the good work. Now this, I want to... Still don't know whether, I'm pretty sure, as we said, the darkness, but I think I might keep building it like that anyway, because it looks kind of cool. But certainly, that seems to be a relatively efficient layout for things. So I think I want more of these. Wasn't there a mod at one point that would allow you to copy sections? Whee, what's going on here? Pirates from Martyr's Devils have dropped right on top of you. Oh god. They really have dropped right on top of me. Bucky, Philly and Co, I'm gonna need some help. Okay, Mick, gun out, stay where you are. Moosh, gun out. That's Moosh and he's wandering. No, that's bad. You lot, start moving round. I don't know where these guys are gonna drop yet, so that's slightly concerning. Who else are we missing? Rivio and Wasted are actually in pretty decent positions. Okay. And Eldest Wolf. Where are they coming down? You can land inside me. Okay. This is going to get interesting. They're literally landing inside the base. Okay, okay. Do you think I can get Eldest Wolf out of there? Do we just leave Moosh to get beaten up? Or do I try and save him? Moosh is coming into this room. If he gets in there and shuts the door, we might be alright. These two, you two wait by your doors for the time being. Mick, go and wait along there. Let's see if Moosh comes in. Shut the door, shut the door. Now, maybe they'll have a little ruckus with our friends there. And in doing so, we can make a bit of use of things. So, let's have you there, you lot. Yeah, all two in here, please. Okay, so that is really important that it gets dealt with fast. Now let's get you guys into those positions. Mick down here. Yeah. Chevron in. Everyone out. And Thor. I guess somewhere like there. Grey Star somewhere like there. This is pretty tight. Not very happy with this. Whoa, did Philly just nailed him? Outlanders off. No, that's our friends. Yeah, that's our friends are fleeing. Critical alert colonist needs rescue. That's not a massive surprise. What are your bio, melee 5, Eldest Wolf, melee 0? You're going to lose this, mate. That's not great. Mick's getting shots in. Chevron. I don't know why I can't tell him. Yeah, is he going to actually be able to hit from there? I don't know. Okay, this is getting dangerous and there's too much going. Eldest Wolf, you are the boss. Have no idea how you managed to pull that off, Bomb, but well done. Moldark, get the hell in there. Go hit the shotgun dude, I think is probably the best plan. Mick, back. Chevron onto the corner to help. Cool. You're probably ready to pop your face out as well. I think, yeah, Eldest Wolf didn't get damaged. Nice, okay, Mick, health-wise. Not too bad. Quite bad. A bit bad. Moldark, boss. Okay, so you need to go and get healed, you need to go and get healed. You two can stay there doing what you're doing. Moldark can stay where he is. Eldest Wolf stays where he is. You guys stay where you are for the moment because they're going to be running. Did I just... Oof, that was a shot from wasted. We're really going to wind those guys up now. What's the fizzy noise? That could be the noise of someone repairing something, but it could also be the noise of something about to explode. There's the shower. Okay. Moldark, are you going to win this? You bloody better. Okay then. Well, that was... could have gone a lot worse. Now, we probably going to need to capture some of these guys. Have we got any of these? Let's have a look. Any of these not used? Grey Star, nobody, nobody. Right, so you can go prisoner. Eldest Wolf's in there. Nobody. We'll make that prisoner. Grey Star can find another spot. Five minus one. Is that actually... It is. We'll have to see whether that recovers. Okay, so the final one will be... These guys, anyone worth? You need rescuing. Modok, you're not hurt, are you? Oh, you got a bite. Thor. Rescue. Grey Star. Do we capture anybody here? You're dead in 5 hours. You're screwed. 11 hours. That's... Ooh, I forgot Moosh. I almost forgot Moosh. Rescue Moosh. How is Moosh? Not actually that bad. Not that bad at all. Okay, so we rescue Bucky, rescue Moose. Philly alive? Death in 7 hours. Did we try and rescue them, or do we try and capture? Let's have a look. Bio, shooting melee, depressive night owl, not really. Iron-willed teetotaler? He's pretty good. Alright, Eldest Wolf, rescue Philly. Mick. Yeah, you were hurt, weren't you? Okay. Well, leave that for the time. I don't think I have the... So let's have a bio. Tough teetotaling gourmand. 20 hours, you might be worth grabbing as well. There's 2 there that are viable, but I can't. There's no way I can get to the point here where I can... Eldest Wolf, where are you going? Is it Grey Stars are? You're all right, aren't you? Grey Stars main medic, secondary medic, Mick is less good. Do they need, like, desperately need treatment? Death in 12 hours, death in 7 hours. Yes, they well do. Eldest Wolf, go and tend. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to pass on trying to capture any of these guys. There is too much going on, and they'll die before I get to the point where I can do anything about it. I think Grey Star, please. Right, health-wise, 71, 178, 12 hours, and then Moosh. Where is Moosh? Oh, no, that is Moosh. Idiot. 100. 23. So it is Mr. Chevron first. Then once that's done, we'll get him Mick next, because Mick can then start healing some of the other ones. Death in 10. Cool. Wow. Last one, yeah? You're doing ruses, aren't you? Get Bucky done as well. Grey Star is now... No. You don't get to eat yet. Keep working. Only just the last med as well. Well, we got a few down there. And then Mick next. But his really isn't bad. Same way Moldok's really isn't bad. You didn't manage to completely do Mick, did you? Oh, wow, the amount of blood and death in the middle of our base. Okay. Smoosh done, which just leaves Mick left. We do still have just about enough meds for that. Moldok might have to just get over his bite on his own. Either that or someone will get up and do some farming in the morning. So one of these has bled to death. I'm surprised there's any of them alive. Death in 5 hours, death in 15 hours. That one might actually still be Alberto. Alberto, yeah, Alberto looked a little confused there. Come on, just die, get out of our base. Yeah, I know there's dead bodies everywhere, I'm trying to deal with it. It would help if they were actually dead to start off with. Okay, is anyone up and about? Eldest Wolf and Grey Star? Grey Star. Tend to Moldok. I know we don't have any meds left for him, but go tend to him anyway. I shouldn't have done the rice at the same time, should I? I should have done the meds first. %21 is not bad going, given we're not actually using any meds for it. Colonists treatment, Marivio. Oh. Okay. That is considerably worse than I thought it was. I'd kind of forgotten you were up there with your SMG, because it looks like you walked straight into bed when I turned you off drafted, didn't you? Yeah, pretty much. Okay, let's also temporarily get a couple of people like, who's not busy? Wasted and Thor? Yeah, Wasted and Thor are 2 constructors. Gonna do a bit of cleaning quickly. And they can go back down to what they're on. Disease, let me get... Oh, that's Philly, okay. That's not too bad. I was about to say, let me guess, that's Marivio. No, you can't rest. You need to tend to the infection. We're going to try and save them if at all possible. Like I tell them to clean and they just start doing everywhere but the important bits. Like, you don't think prioritising this might be a good plan? No? No? Not the best cleaner, Mr. Wasted. Little slow. But yes, that's more like it. Clean up that. That huge amount of horribleness that's ended up in the middle of the area. What are you doing? Interesting, like, job priority organisation there. Moldark needs treatment, does he? For his bruise. It's fine, we will send Eldest Wolf. He'd almost done with his research as well, but no, we're going to disturb him. Starvation. Moosh is starving. Oh yeah, that's because you had the sci-fi addiction, didn't you? I guess we'll have to go and feed Moosh in a second as well. Can you feed Moosh? No. Need to wait for Eldest Wolf to finish. No. Feed Moosh. Can't have starvation. Especially not on the guy that's finally about to get over his blooming withdrawal. 97. I don't know how fast it ticks along, so other than relatively slowly. We had a Graves, almost. But so that's weird that no one's bothered to take those away yet. Cool. Get that bit covered, and then I guess once the worst of the yeah, let's put them back down again. Get them onto constructing, because it'd be nice. This sort of its internal base area is really slow. We've got the components now. I've got auto doors, haven't I? Let's start putting more down, just to speed things up a bit. One of you there, one of you there, one of you there. Got one there, so let's hold open that. And also copy one of you there. I'm doing all that wood, aren't I? Cancel. Yeah, even though, I mean, I should do it out of wood because wood's the fastest. We got a little bit of wood. Yeah, all right, I will leave that as wood. That should be wood. Wood is the fastest door type. So with a bit of luck, that might speed out their transfer and travel around the inside of the base area, because they're blooming slow at the moment, opening, closing doors and whatnot. Nice selection of weapons though. Repeating rifle, excellent auto pistol. You could probably nice of them to drop them all in the base for us as well. We'll probably switch up some of our armament following this too. Slightly better armed than we were. Actually, didn't go too badly. Never happy with injuries, because with Rimworld you never know when one of those injuries just happened to be in the head. But hey, when we get the opportunity, some helmets will be bought. Yeah, temperature still maintains alright inside. Now where are you going with that? You're just carrying it over. Is Philly still infection major? You going to make it? Immunity 45%. Can 10 now? Yeah, you probably should then, shouldn't you? Except we can't. Philly? I can't tend to you if you're not in the bed. Get in the bed. It's also a bit weird that they would drop him in a normal bed when rescuing, but not a... In fact, what are you? Activity resting. Oh, there we go. You just tended your own one. Oh. Well, that would explain it. You a doc? Yes, you must be. No, you're not a doc. That'll explain the 10% then. I suppose that is better than just having mud in there, isn't it? Yeah, all right then, fine. But they're talking about cleaning. Ooh, fun. Ideal conversation. Aha, right, there's something I forgot to do that was mentioned. I need to clear the animals out of the blooming bedrooms. Stop that. They're all right everywhere else, right? Actually, I might as well do that now. And is that us? No, we're not out of limestone, they're just slow to get on it. And then here, you're still making limestone. I suppose it sort of highlights that limestone's kind of worth using now, given that it literally has higher HP than the other options we've got here, except for the granite. And I think the granite's only there in walls. I think actually our sort of rock supply around here is sandstone and limestone. Well, it's fine. You can at least use the best we have on offer. And I am also... Okay, I was about to cancel that, but given that they're on it already, sure, whatever. They are at least getting their construction skill up high enough that they're getting through it pretty quick. Thor's up to 17 now. Probably tell that he's been doing nothing much but that, the same way you can tell the eldest wolf pretty much just researches all day. You've been given the opportunity to go outside. Yeah, you're alright. Tended window, there's spatial interior. Everyone's happy. Happy. Seem to have a few items for trade, do you now? Not really. Not really. Has a few items for trade, not that anyone would want. Okay, I want them to get onto that and then get onto the auto doors. So let's, I guess for the time being, oh, they've used all the wood up there. So it's not even for the time being. No, it is right now. Let's go and find out if there's any wood left on the map or whether I have to actually recover it from my base. Okay, so there is wood left. It's just quite a hike away. So be it, I guess. So be it. Could probably do, let's check the room temperatures. So what's that? 10, 13, 9, 8, 22. That vent's not done yet, so that doesn't really count. Why are you so... Why do you think it's so much colder up in these ones than it is in these two? But that one I can understand because they're back to back, I guess. Mad Dough? Hey! Meat's on the menu, boys! Actually, no, we're not going to be fighting those. Okay, so the Mad Dough's there, the cargo pods. Hey, some random components? Sure. Maddened Manhunter. Who are you going for? You're going to go for Mick, aren't you? I can tell. Merely attacking Mick. Yep, there it is. Well then, we shall ensure that you have a welcoming committee awaiting your arrival. Anyone else want to come join? Anyone else around to come and join, or have they all run off to chop wood? They've all run off to chop wood. Roger that. Eldest Wolf. These guys should be able to deal with this, surely. Waste's got an assault rifle, for God's sake. Well, battle rifle, I think they call it, don't they? I believe the assault rifle is literally something different. Oh, looking forward to getting into like the that side of things, you know, when it comes to the newer turrets and the new weapons that they're added in this version. Be kind of cool. So we've got a bunch of wood down there. That should get the auto doors slowly getting done. Once they're done, hopefully people will get in and out of the base a bit quicker. Even if I end up having to replace these later. Like that one, for example, that's not going to stay as an auto door because this whole building's going to get chopped off. But we'll get some of the materials back, and it's worth it for the time being. Can we not have trees blocking doorways as well? I think that would be ideal. I suppose I should probably build roof area. Yeah, should probably build roof that in already. Might as well. Same way, I think I might actually build in. Cass, you patrolise people. I want to use sappers to tunnel around your defences. So, sappers, you tribesmen. What are you gonna sap with? Alright, well, no one's down here, right? No one's down there. Good stuff. Off you come then, friends. Dono with a very clear lead. Where are you off to? Cass is keen for me. Sorry, did I survive the last one a little better than you'd like? Apologies, Madam Cassandra. I will do better next time. Okay, while we're at it. Okay, Marivio, you have a poor machine pistol. Let's instead give you a normal repeating rifle. Wasted's got a good gun. Anyone else got something a bit on the ropey side? You've got just a normal auto pistol, so let's give you excellent auto pistol instead. Moldark obviously suitably equipped already. You got the frontier rifle. Greystar's got a revolver. Yeah, they didn't really bring me anything more chunky than that, did they? Marivio, you're going down already. Was there anyone else that had like particularly useless weapons? Moosh, can you... I know your shooting's useless, but at this point I'm kind of tempted to just get you a gun anyway because you're useless with both. So there you go. Go have a revolver. Thor with the... Yep. Okay, this is probably looking alright, at least for now. Yeah, that's looking alright, at least for now. So they're going to do this thing again as well. So in which case, let's let's not greet them the same way as I did last time, because I've just walled all of that in. So Thor, Moosh is off doing something. Chevron, hold that open while we're at it. Same for this one, and in that one we'll send Wasted. Oh, and Greystar? Mick. Okay, and then we got Eldest Wolf needs to go somewhere. Doesn't really matter where. Marivio's changing weapons. Moosh is changing weapons. Greystar actually does need to come and help. And so does Moldark. Moldark, get up here, you. That's everybody on the go except for those that I told to go and change weapons, right? I think so. Probably not the ideal time to ask them to go and do that, mind, but whatever. Right, so where are they? Philia's died. Oh, that scares the crap out of me every time that happens. Bucky should survive at least. Yeah, they're definitely keen to go up that way and then try across this area, aren't they? Can you actually open the door? It's pretty useless if you don't. Alright, you get down there. Mick down here. Moldark in front. This will be our little ambush layer. So if they do get... in fact, let's move all of you guys down one further, shall we? There's a few of them are coming. No one? Shit. Who was that? That was me. Damn it. Death in 14 hours already. God damn it, that's nasty. Wasted, you probably want to get back from there, actually. Come to my death corner. Wasted, get to bed. Anyone else take a hit? Moldark and Wasted, what are you doing? You know better than this. Moldark and Mick. You should pause that before you start doing what you're doing there, my friend. Caravan request? No, we're good. Get out and get him. His name's almost Bacon. We're going to have bacon for dinner. What? Everyone's cowering. Guys, Don't cower. Come on, get him! Now let him get away. Oh, they're shooting at two different people. Nice, cheated out. Oh, good stuff. Reindeer, you coming with us? Kind sanguine? Death in 5 hours? Probably not. You're definitely not coming with us, look at you. Underground a masochist? No, reindeer might be possible, but I'd rather ensure that we've got... Where are you going, Wasted? It's there. Following use to nobody. The medical. Go. Wasted. Rest until healed. And the other ones were Moldock and Mick. Moldock, bruises, Mick, small cut. So it is definitely Wasted that we're concerned about. So Grey Star, who is grabbing the meds already to treat the wrong person. And he's going to drop the meds. Ooh. To go and get nicer? Well, that probably makes sense, actually. At this point. Yeah, the only one of those two I want is Rain... Oh, hang on, Termite. Health? You're probably ruined, aren't you? Yes, yes. Now, the only one there was of any use was Reindeer, and health-wise, like, I don't think we can save Reindeer. We can try, I suppose. And then capture him. We'll see if we can keep him alive. In amongst trying to keep the rest of our guys alive. These two are going to be fine. So next up will be Mick. 100% treatment quality. Nice. Tending to Moldock? No. Tend to Mick, please. Please do them in order of the fact that one of them's actually bleeding and the other one isn't. That would be handy. Not allow, was it? Why? Okay. Now just to speed things. Medical emergency. Reindeer. Oh, yeah. Eldest Wolf. Go tend. See if we can keep him alive. Probably not at this point. Especially if we treat the wrong injuries first. Okay, apparently. Extreme blood loss, so we're probably going to get an infection. But hey, kinda came over. I only have 2 medicine in storage. That is a fair point. I do only have 2 medicine in storage. 2 rage just to ensure that we wipe out the meds I'd grown. They are planted though, right, for the most part. Yeah, they're planting and growing. We do need that second on, but for that to work, we need the geothermal done. Yes, I need that geo done. Reindeer still counts as a medical emergency because of how close to death he is. Clearing up the next bunch of blood on the snow. It's enough for now, Cass. Got things I want to do. You're just getting in the way. Who's starving? Moldock, go eat. They were awfully disappointed by their their stay. They won't be visiting again. Woot, geothermal. Geothermal. What do we do next? I wonder. Sterile materials. Tempting. Medicine production. What do we need to get the medical bed? Where is that? Is it just sterile materials? Either that or I've already got it and I've not noticed. No, I think it must be under sterile materials. It doesn't explicitly say, and I can't remember off the top of my head, but I guess so. Sterile materials probably make some sense anyway, unless we go for medicine production, which isn't necessarily, we talked about this last time. Medicine production doesn't make any sense for the position I'm at. Farming perhaps makes even more sense given the issues we're having at the moment. So I'm going to start off with farming, and then I'm going to pause it. And I'm going to go temperature. Not temperature, power. Temperature is my concern. What happens when I put these over here? Because I've never enclosed a vent before it's been capped off before, and I'm wondering whether or not that actually reduces the amount of heat that comes out. Regardless, what's that? 340 metal, 8 components. Bink, bink. We're about to find out. And yes, I'm doing them both, because let's not mess around here. Same way, let's also have some redundancy to our systems, shall we? I'll have that come off another direction as well, and then same here, so might as well do you there and you there, and then extend that round. Eventually I'll have this power conduit go the whole way around, but for now, let's just let them finish it. And whoop, disease infection, reindeer, yeah, there's a big surprise. There is a big surprise. Can we afford to waste any more meds on you? Probably, just about. Eldest wolf. Go tend. Should have bought those herbal meds off of that last person that went by. Even though it seems silly buying herbal meds, it was probably worthwhile. Was that us running out of power again? No, that was the sunlight going off for night. Okay. For some reason I thought this bit went dark for a second. So let's also, when we're using this, Grey Star, yes. Thor, what are we missing from that? Steel, but we have steel, so that's just them getting around to it then. Roger. And as far as our actual steel nodes are concerned, we weren't using that one, were we? We were using one up here. That's probably safe-ish. I'm a massive fan of being next to the edge of the map because, of course, most raids come from the edge of the map. So if you're over there, they'll spawn on your face. Still remarkably cold. Minus 80. Yeah. Oh God, Thor, you shouldn't really be sleeping in that one yet. Not until we got the vent done. Tell you what, I'll get you to do your own vent in the morning. Reindeer, did you get even a half decent treat there? You got any chance of coming over to us? Immunity 34, we're only just ahead. Only just. Alley up, Mr. Thor. I guess we get him to do the vent first. No, I need him to start working on these blooming auto doors like ASAP. Because we're doing runs back and forward from down here, for example, at the moment. It's just taking forever because of that setup. Now where are you going? Oh yes, it was a wooden auto door, wasn't it? Whoops. Anyone? A Utyranus is hunting moosh. What is he? What is a U? Ooh, shit. No, moosh mate, you need to run real damn fast and everybody needs to get out there straight away. That is a big old dino. No, why, whoops, what was I thinking of there? Oh shit. Moosh! How much health has it got? We got some of it done. Moosh, you are fucked, mate. You're doing your best to get yourself screwed up here. Hey, that'll do it. Moosh, run. Moldart, go melee that to death. Moosh, how bad is it? Death in 10 hours. And we are down to our last couple of meds. Getting Moldog to beat that to death is going to take forever. Grey Star, just hold on a second. You might as well be over here. You're going to need to be. Wasted, come down here. Almost killed the lamp. Grey Star, now's the time. Might have to send someone else over, blooming hell. Oh, there you go. No, it's done. Meat literally walking into the base and serving itself up to us now. Chevron, big patch here, mate. Could get onto that soup too sweet. Same way if we could do our very best to make sure that... I'm surprised bite from that thing could take an arm off or a leg off, to be honest. 84% and a... Come on, another good one. 86%. Nice. That should keep Moosh up and running. That was our last 2 meds. That's it. Thought. It's not low medicine. It is no medicine. They seem to have a few items for trade. Good. Give. Who is trading? Negotiate. Thor. Thor. Trade with Skunk immediately. Find their herbal medicine. They've got 1. My God. Well, I guess normal deal of selling on stuff that's in such bad condition we'll never use it, and knives and so on. Yeah, all this stuff. I don't want these short bows or great bows or peelers. You giving me all of your money yet? Let's give you all of those. None of that's going to get used. I'll buy your clay and your piles of sand because I have plenty I can sell you. Plenty of stuff I can sell you. There, have our Psychite tea as well. And then, if you would like to also take, like, some of this rubbishy clothes, that would be great. You can't afford it. Was that just from selling him Psychite tea? Oh wow, I didn't realize Psychite tea was going to be worth that much. Fair enough. And med. Few more visitors would be welcome. Oh, inspired Moosh, how you looking? You'll be alright. Nice, okay. Survived through another. Just about. Mr. Thor, gathering wood, are you? Cool. As is wasted, yeah, let's get these auto doors done. Bucky's fully healed, so that means he'll be heading home and we'll get reputation gain once he clears the map. And, or she clears the map, sorry. Health-wise, immunity, reindeer should survive the infection. Well, that's quite good news. The base is no longer full of blood. Also good news. We have an auto door with no power. We out of power? No, it's just got no power running that way. Bit silly. Don't think I have to run it very far to get in range of that. Same with that. You'll be in range. Oh yes, I was going to do an auto door down there too. I think the rest of them are already close enough. That one's debatable, but the rest of them should be. Need warm clothes? Who's complaining now? That's Marivio again. Marivio, you are a whiny little git. At least you're no longer addicted to anything. Wow. An auto door. Chevron, all the wood. I say that sounds like another auto door. I wonder if he's changed how much difference they make. And they are quicker, and obviously it adds up constantly. It is definitely a cumulative effect. Oh god, look how long I've been going. Okay, we're stopping here. Couple of raids and I get well carried away. Well, there you go. We survived a couple of raids. And I got well carried away. We got geothermal research. We're working our way up on the old farming tree. Did a little bit of work on the base, I guess. Not much, but a little. Need to sort out some of these temperatures still, because that's quite nice and warm down there, but that certainly isn't. Either way, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. As usual, hit me up down in the comments with any suggestions you have, any tips and whatnot. If you haven't liked it, then dislike button's there, but if you have, like button is right next door. And otherwise, I'll catch you guys for the next one.